Kodia police station. And say we see new office ama Kodia MPP. I thought if that Kwabro South MPP. Enti ne ho no wo wie ne campaign na we be office na.
Nice.
Na wo ko hu ni papa
abo dumping.
Me crowd na me ka se bi ya che kromfo tachi amoa bi na omu akwa kogu on me ko busa ya. De omu kan say omu papa na omu tena yi. Na say no omu hu say regional election no or be winya baba be the chairman of the Ashanti.
Exactly.
Into omu sere ne say omu wie ne campaign wo fie. Na enhira bi e wo ho bia omu mfa nye de. Na Coka nya nu ho nso mmere
Exactly.
Train wo kode. When ko a kire say wo ne wo motena yi. Because o free of 4 years. And ko ne wo man tena yi a nke nipa refi. Me pa just what them.
I follow.
By sense wo no motena no motena yi enti. Constituency nda so kai no.
Yeah.
Ye wo bi wo kra na abaya ye kwoto no July ya na olusu won constituency.
Yeah,
so no obi an kai ni. Obi arefi no. July ya obi arefi no.
It's true.
But for 4 good years and beyond, constituency no that so kind say, Papa be di chairman, oni yetna ye nti se ne was wo wie ne campaign wa ha. E was ye nyina ye kone for damage. Eti chairman odi no kwaku apia de, me am kan e ba ifu okra pe. Na wa wo so kwa sorry. Say what you say.
Yeah.
Ba ifu okra pe.
Me ntwa no. I think say baby along Ford one ye kwan be fa so pa.
Yeah.
Anytime about me be Ashanti region be that is the place omode the party friend say dispatch.
Yeah. Party chairman.
I don't know when somebody says I want support.
Yeah.
The risk Coka took Longford enye baby a wesi se obekwa akogye na ho me. Se bia enioma kire ne so a. Eye baby odi ye adwuma. En adwuma a oye no every walls of a political party no bawo ebe high edidi dwuma. Ba wa risky said you be back can found and say comedies near the idea about and you Longford ne host. Nenti comedians in eba no mu nyina na MPP.
Yeah.
Obi krampo beti makasa wo the MPP program nti wo the me two programs so amenye dey. Me wa risky ni nyina de ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e de ye ni meetings. Samira de ba be ye ni meetings. Enti se obi se Bawumia koto wa ni nachi. Na Bawumia koto na 2 days bi utuka di nachi a.
Ono why there.
Wa ka. Meanwhile, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you had an appointment.
Yeah.
Now, why would your appointment in Mahmoud Bawumia?
You see,
Coka didn't get any appointment.
Politics say work room hand. Yes, any party say so may be and our men will be no be can be. Sometimes that's all you careful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because so we are.
Oh, Kabana, we cried here, Bincho Kafra. Omokano, they should know better.
Sure.
They know definitely say Coka has been helping. It's a sham.
Yeah.
They are just being everything. Uniwe can sa what I say. Room, I'm faction American any. Right now, you want to me camp.
Okay.
In the Coka camp.
I see.
Kamia say,
oh, contest for the chairmanship.
For them cry,
and he's still contesting.
The camp for no, that's all.
Okay.
Honestly, me won't crow for back community. Omako di hobby. Ideally, me can make campaign my own, but one say a foe and foe. I will blame them first before we blame any other thing. A Kamaya say, sa faction na or more who went to me for 4 years ago. No, and one I be Kokofu as we speak.
Oh, sure.
It any so perhaps and run in there, especially Free Monday, but won't to me platform na a goon. Or to me, ye podcast is who crack. I said, Henzi and send no podcast. I don't know my question or move to send for Edigum. But I was asking myself, who do these people think they are communicating to? MPP for your motor bay. Now, why didn't Coka and then Ababa say Coka? Oh, let me say. That won't to me campono, any Coka campono, and a sea a face off in Ashanti region. And you know, they won't to me, the modus operandi, ye did it can be gum. And yeah, we young to sorry, say no be ena China I can say honorable Kokofu pass or the BD a year MPP and him in the next 4 years. And China, you know, I'm a grandpa because I do we have now to me. on the 8 years as a 12 years. A good
12
MPP Ashanti region. Me,
office cry.
Obiye ni hwa obeti ma convince me say want to meet anyone as Ashanti regional chairman no abua party no. E wa Ashanti member. E me nyini da. Che bi anipa no wonya wan so obeye intellectual analysis. So ye kabidi analysis a beti ma bom some akọ. But so ye intellectual analysis a administratively party na collapse. There's nothing like administration. Okwa there is a chairman, there secretary ni any other no. Kwa uhu chairman ono ana secretary bibia. Oh no. Sa nipa we ekọ na ye pere na musini a. Menye say e wo so obi ha no ho say chinchina chen so sa de no kotwitwi say nipa no asa no ba be we. Because currently as we speak no, to me it's not a very good name to use for campaigning. This is a man who has been convicted unfairly. I agree, but the conviction is the fact. He's serving time. What do I say? For what? We are no the pie in Gotum. And I'm boy. You know, why would you go to sit on his platform? We know the platform. Beyonce na unia kwampeka or no home investment. The investment, no. Yes, a commercial place. We be a bit behind. But say we only say the city before. Me who say MPP for about how ba kumienu miensa knowing full say also MPP in India. Or can bit me choose how they member. Say me NDC na me ba be me you want there. Me fan go be MPP for a meeting. NDC vote to me can MPP vote to me. But he still risked it. I won't be in a radio station. You didn't do you. Because what the boy party no, or the good party no. But we are in 2012. I want to me platforms come. They may not accept this, but it's true. Because one more tio on the party the avenue say at the part into more at the part. But we objective and now we a floating voter. Because I say on the party be our member. One can to me come for too much. Because especially in your second term. Na complaints na doso. Honor isn't slow down. Not sebio monima. Omo deep-minded, open-minded people. Analysis no. Loud mouths na no musa so go. Na omo the refraps in komo bi out to me say fakwem ateni. Etina odem no. Enya ne gala na. Eye ni nsema o man platform no ono emu kikan ye fa, especially my hama ne nua ma kan say Ibrahim. Any they know ye now show you where power like. Edume no friend no governor. So I'm surprised, honestly. And now the point now as it will be team, you know, wow, Coka, that will not fly. But all said and done, I expect very credible elections as always. EC and so definitely party now an election, internal election team, you know, have been doing their things. So far, I'm say and I register no me who na listening 4 years by this time now complaints a good system all of them are silent now. And peace-wise, you know, say the MPP, you know, I don't expect say MPP for Babontin. I'm an abayon to come, will be a copa, will be a secretary, and I mean, maybe I could do this time. Say, be a maybe ever by the Supreme Court rulings, no be. Ebe hunu na omo ma fedi omu ntua sika no abontin bi but say ombeti mu bi dia me yakora de ba me foto ya ne say mo be gisika mo amoje no mo kra mo yede si no mo mutua no so far me hu so obi tua sika mo abe de bia afa ho da mo amoje no kwabena waje nkwampa de waje kwabena de kwasi mensa de ni meduru ya se unya camera bi etwam frɛ ne sɛ unka njira o kwasi mensa sika mensa nkai o ka se ogun ho anu ase party na ogun anu ase so the delegates themselves must behave maturely now who say said the almost ya for a number of years no sika bia wo de ombia no unsa nkai kra sabeka it was a dano ya na nipa beja normally the demand nipa ba ko no de mamu later tie bia wo chairman kra na kodi no na wakodi ba bia nya ho abotre nkon bloggers no nkon kan tell me say what is ya chisika na nsanka wo de na wo de nsanka dan duru wa de besi sa nipa da see you different party wo de so party no de ka ho but delegate de see different with them na ye de man nipa bia na join da ho oh no because yeti ano sika ye chisika da bia o maame o papa wo kosra o mu ofie na wo kwa kwamena nsoro nkokwa but say sika na wo de man ye nyintwe nsa no mo bia hu ansa na da he o maame nsem sometimes kwa bu okra no papa no mam nya cha bonten e ja ko wura dem say ma we ha de na kudi wo dia sa ne ye no nti wo saka wo so som kudi meja bonten me kan say menya we die na menya we die eno no mo ya na egu party no fi na obi e ka de openo I think media people will be there to cover from start to finish. My own case been almost as a therapy team, Grana. Myself, I'll be very much tight on that day. Able to my corresponding. And nationwide is so what? It's the season. What you ended there was practical.
Yeah.
Was this NDC for doing somewhere in 2028 elections? Some would grow. Neba, a vice president office.
Yeah.
What do I say? Saa same way, oh, say no na make am say Martin na me do ni Martin pebu. Omo nyina say omo bi omo to omo duro no masesa ho. Zia no mo kwa omo nya duro e di manipa. Nti no mo ka asem adun say na nsem mo be fie. Kwasi Pratt, yeah, sometimes he tries to be honest and he has been quite fantastic on NDC this particular time. Where honestly, one me adwene about flag bearers no. I think they adwene pe. Say they know on kwa we no omo boti pento to me can straight. Me na me de wada. So we will be your bia so pe mampanyina dia no buza say nipa no oda sumye so ana so ba na oda na chi no ona ne di nkomo ansa no oda. Now they will be president they this say. But they are there because he gave it to them. Since then the Sangro for no munimo no omayelem and then they atum say sa chichire na ade no ema NDC honya kono for 2028. We share the last demonstration MPP 4 year. Any Baumia nkasa kro mu yi no all the way in January. Any debut, any amemuna nkasa na srepe, especially in the judicial service now. I'm sure MPP has a very fine case. But the good news is that knowing who Baumia is not counting on the failures of the NDC to make his case.
No.
He has a case already, long before NDC came into power. And I'm sure when the party finally settles this regional, this thing, not which we win national now, then we are going to have a very vibrant opposition to face the ruling government come 2028.
Pampa, I mean,
Yes, sir.
do we, I was a no, the next guy, you painting the evil, and son, ya rising to success. Maybe because of Odeno Coka. Let me is it this guy or Heneba or something like that? What is his name again?
Me money din kura na me there.
Yeah, the way I know Kasafa Coca, and then I haven't met the man one-on-one, but said I use that stretch of friends Longford, and then anytime you see Baumia in the region, that Longford Center is where the organization, distribution, dispatch, everything is being done there. It would me TV so to say such a person and invest in the party. Every day, one casa in particular, your masters, this man is sponsoring, including other people I mentioned. Now, my member Chairman Kokofu, he is somebody very intellect. He's a lawyer. He's a doctor. In fact, two friends say PhDs.
Yeah.
Okasa fantastic communication. I was out then who could tree fashion be and sana what me I contested this. I'm really marveled at the last was a few days too. Yes, the last days are dangerous.
Yeah.
Not mean they we know, but few weeks and after a few days, this election, you know, and I'm who say indeed, who signboard.
Monday,
yeah, and then me free so full lie, but who nice signboard war, Nick Petroleum, very nice one, which is okay, but 19 to try this young say will be the engine to me free in seven. Is it going to help the party, especially idea here internal in the regional? For now, no, this region carries the MPP.
The issue is that MPP is one party. Upon the ana ye can abontin na no. It do baby they reward loyalty and hard work.
That's true.
And people think they didn't do well. And for that matter, before they can stay relevant, you know, they need to use other people to get there. And if I didn't say work, I say maybe a term no him. Tama no war other stations. Ye who adwuma no ye. Edema the NDCs. So what you say? Oh, enye ohine ba hwan. No na 2016 no na John Dramani Mahama media liaison
or champion
officer
or Heneba Saga of say.
And no was Silver FM.
Yeah.
And no na organizing media man ma John Dramani Mahama.
I see.
2016.
Okay.
Olusu election. And out of say frustration. Any only principle becoming me support to MPP any individual MPP lose election 208 me da so ginam ya lose 2016 me da so ginam and yes ya lose election tina me dwane akwakote baby only principles me patcho sort dem chron and na wanya baby a ofili say oh you okay and yes say only principles in the party no who say the ordinary party ni mu no kwa obey irrelevant enti na yem po obi manemra and na duru baby a me papa Kokofu e na say me di ne ho ya wo ne ma bi because as a baby a wo free be ye chairman e be di MP e free so adwuma no ye ma MPP o ka say wo ba the national secretary na all of a sudden wo fall the bar regional chairman Meaning said the next MPP reorganization, I hope by electoral area chairman, coordinators chairman or Bantima baby. Because my who said the decision making, and free one and Crawford and making decision, man. If you look at the people who have surrounded his campaign, any Kokofu ye nimuno ne Kokofu timunyo maybe a womu ya. A man who prefers say he's not of himself. Me patch also what you say. Me yana me person me call are you a free ye? So opedi running mate. Now the MPP aguana. Now obi a also wo pe running mate. Now ababa be di panyini na chi. Ama wetima ba be president. Nipa krono the strongest holder to abama no. Who didn't titimu ba? Who didn't titimu ba? Sabi nyansa be ne wo we. Sabi nyansa be ne wo we. Me patch also what you say. Say Dr. Mahmoud ba omi abetima ba be president. Me nka say only Ashanti region. But Ashanti region will play about 65% role.
I would peg it around 70, 80.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now region yeah, the biggest effort. Ama wo sa obeye running mate wetima ba be president.
Yeah.
Who didn't it move? Me Kwampa, for instance, he came to my constituency, campaigned against me, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumias won't me. And family in all, Sika Omudibegu Muniadi, I lost by 19 votes. Me lose yes when enemy here. Ejumano migusu yede.
Yeah.
A MPP na me pe. Enye individual.
Principles.
Yeah, but the omu yeno. Ayana said of AfroCityXtra Kano, they think say omu go bi enimase. Wo ye de memenda. Emo tu ni ato abana wi. Acha 7 ni akaya wi. Na chairman odene ho kwaku apia. The regional chairman of MPP. And they could be friend shadow chairman.
Yeah.
For 4 years, no na chairmanship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because constituency executive be catch or say, Afibia nye chairman or the no kwaku apia. Feel say we MPP. On ene maye bronya ade. For 4 years, constituency executives, 47 constituency. Ye from no to car, oba no asama ufuel outside the man. Me patch also what you say. Wo share communicators. Me nkan wo obi enima say. But chairman or the no kwaku apia. We share communicators in Ashanti region. Chair the sitting chairman. Na nkenye na adwuma. Me ba ya nto ama me. Enken fa me ho. We share media personnel. Chair the sitting chairman.
Chair GGA president.
GGA president me dasi. Na nkenye na adwuma. Me ba asem mfa nhye me nsa no. Mo mfa ama me nti nka masum kura na ayede. Ba MPP na wo do no nti no. Ohun se bibi chia wo nti me nyedai. Na ebi kai say we attack the NDC. How many times did we hear Nana Kwesi NDC
Never
say we attack Dr. Mahmoud Bawo?
Never.
But we sweep 7 seats a free year. Me patch also what you say. Eastern Regional MPP Chairman Jeff. How many times you turn in count radio so? And so sit obey 2 years. He lost 2 and snatched 2 from the NDC.
You know, also.
So to the metron.
Yeah.
Then people lost 2 seats in the Eastern region. And we also snatched 2 seats from the NDC. Eti do obe 2 years na went man fa bi anka ho. Say wan ko bi okrampa we jane saade. Yan hwe regional Ashanti region. Now we are slacking by 7 seats meboa in Ashanti region. But before 2016, NDC were 3 seats. And one was 7 seats. It is a say nipa na di akira na ya ba be wie nei. E say di akira say e bia yensan fa we mra na we na bet ye kasa ye no. Ye chairman for kasa. And aside wound to me a star, I cannot blame him. Obi ane ni leadership star. Say what the metron. E koye man na onu a wonim. Ankoye man so a onu a onim. But aside chairman wound to me. Ene Kwame Bafo Abronya, omu ye regional chairman na. Omuye vocal, echo radio ni sanyoma. How many MPP regional chairman? And who FF to how often? And now what FF to edin or radio. Chama Yamankwa, how often? And another Chama Yamankwa moko radio. Any woman buy. Me patcho so party chairmanship. You are the first manager of the party. How you manage your executives and the constituency executives. Mo musunya pepa di manage electoral area coordinators and polling station executives. And my party no ya kono. nyame yɛ adom a memenda yɛba ba abɛto aba no across the country no yɛn nyinaa yɛto no Saturday with the exception of Western of
Yeah.
a wɔn to no Sunday and nipa a yɛ expect sɛ wɔn bɛto aba memenda nka yɛ 982 delegates
Okay.
ɛna na yɛ expect wɔn ba nneɛma bi nti about 3 constituencies wɔn issues no enya nyɛ resolved adanse asokwa ka ho
Yeah.
Efija Sechere East
Sechere,
which
yeah.
is Agona Eka ho and I think Obuasi East.
Okay.
No, I think Manson Kwanta.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I think so over the weekend, Bantama to Omo there.
Bantama
So what happened to the Fija Sechere?
Omuno issue no ye different from.
Okay.
Answer Ohep Tafu say ya. The didn't call say one kohe abatu no so. O kan ya no obi beka say oh ye campaign mo obi. Na Dr. Ishak Chebrubi. When Timan to polling station election impo. Any abeto electoral area and abeto constituency executive. Enti party ne kwatena ase no. Yes, it for about one call.
Okay.
Enti party now extended the mandate of the incumbent executives.
Okay.
Say omu no emra meto abani bi. Ye wia ni aye nhihye ya ye besa de free polling station. Ya ye ne fresh one. Enti ababe 51 executive there. E free na akosi fiada se bi foforo ansi a omu ntubi. Enti eno no be drop the number from 981 to 931.
Okay, now so with the reorganization of the party,
Yeah.
we open, we expanded the delegate system.
Delegate system.
And I'm gonna could do this one, and I said this is the old album.
No, and I'm gonna do this number. And the constituency executives, they were 17.
Yeah.
And I could do 19.
19, okay.
So what you say?
Sure.
And I could do 19. No, I'm a numbers,
nearly
and
1,000.
Ochina memenda omo beto abani bi no the 20 Council of Elders and Council of Patrons in the region. It be 10. Council of Patrons near 10. Omo voting rights. Omo dosu ba omo voting right. And a Council of Elders is also 10. Now 20. Yeah, were the 17 regional executives. Memenda omo beto abani bi. And yeah, were 52 test call representatives. That's 26. They will come and the president. It brings us to 931 delegates.
Almost 1,000.
Almost 1,000.
Okay.
And Ashanti region here to Jubilee Park. A whole Ashanti region here to Abano. And from 7 to 2 o'clock. And the principle or the modality is that any national ID card be a Ukraine. O de ba emautuaba. Being a Ghana card, being a driver's license, being voters ID card, passport. O de ba etimi mayen ma oyede. Eto abano ewo enyame adoma memenda. Security, the east in a supervise abano. East in a abato so until they are done with the printing of the ballot papers with the help of the regional election committee. The EC, the police service, and the regional election committee in Asia, all the aspirants. All the aspirants. Na enyoma ebekoso on that day no. But the me boso ye party ni enyoma wo de bae.
Okay.
Any election me so me call no me constituency enyoma ye firm no. Eya na enye entirely different from the region. Ena ekwa to abano. Na me de me wogidie say acha no ye be wie tu by be train accounting asha say because obi wa tu no na nipa di line say what you say tu no ni line mu dia wuntimi medi mu nto aba but acha train na ye start counting enti acha by be 7 ne de na Ashanti region ye wo regional executives elects e wo hono ma ye chairman ode no ho kwaku apia ono ene be baba be the regional chairman e de ama Ashanti region. Communication office no so no Dr. Keskin Opoku so ebeba be the communication officer. Who call the organizing front now? I am rooting for Daniel Kweku Boatin. DKM. Say no mra me so adwuma no. Omu ono omu ko nyina aye bi but omu adwuma no me de me hu ni say anso ani. DKM the adwuma wo ye.
So weni.
Yeah. Senti na me support to DKM.
Okay.
Me ntimi nka mo bi.
Yeah.
Even abano kra me ntubi.
Okay.
What you say? DKM. Say eba assistant secretary so me koma lawyer Kingsley Bones Twitwi KBK. Ono na immediate former first vice chairman MENSAH South.
Oh, okay.
And Oba the regional secretary. And he's the only legal representative of what all the aspirants are econo. Inti better say ye wo opposition in mahama achichi all by ni adi.
Yeah, come on, mention.
Better say within the regional executive setting, ye benya a lawyer. If not anything, cry any call radio so obetime hia ye brano no am ye hu said the emrane ye den. Eka said the be ayen kota asem me pacho so ate ase. Na the secretary position ne dia me support me me boss Paul Kwabena Yando. Say omra me the secretary. Until recently you lose power of far the jovial way ni ade no. He's an administrator by profession. He's a health administrator by profession. And administrative work in any so. Just that and saying and the communication, it be who say akoye jovial.
And so what?
Nioma.
Me ba so fa kakra nka ho kakra. Kwabra what is I say go for take poyando say as o mdre o joku onye serious.
Martina ming tawano debi amesumika say poyando and general mosquito.
Yeah.
If you compare them, compare and contrast.
Yeah.
No difference.
Mafa.
But I said don't get ya can there.
Yeah, and there. My hand will be finessing. Yando, first of all, is not joking.
Yeah. Sure.
He's not Nyesebi sebi or kan kwasakeka.
Yeah.
Ana o chantro, ana o young croda. Said the old me aka say untimi sa na otie the fan san. Poyando sa na otie.
Yeah.
He doesn't come out saying me kwa kujoku haba. So o chantro on kan okre odidi atem o isa na o wiwe sika party secrets group abonten. Those are serious issues you can base on and say any person's meant to man. But so are funny. Now, woman, an interesting person in politics. And they say, I'm crazy for quite a moment, good politics, man. Will be an one who do at them. Will be one or as a worker or party. Will be to meaning young points. One who poyando on a regional minister, Dr. Frank Amokohene, or more bromance be our mood on social media, especially. It's just beautiful. This is what we want. Because at my age, and just a minute, dear grunty, maybe about party, Abetrabamo. There be, let me cry wow, as no party in the party, meanwhile, home. On the midday. It will more casa poyando when they are backtrackers. I don't know what they mean by that. Say,
No.
Debbie.
Now he speaks to fact. And
I make
all seriousness.
Continue, bruh.
Upon said he get his message
right.
Right. Across all network.
Yeah.
For now, open people near men fans say you're popular in the social media space. Won't be ni poyando free. And this sema all can. The fact that people are reposting me, they are listening to him.
Exactly.
Your comedians, baby, or social media, people are not reposting their words. But poyando kasa, me enra me nene nanti kromuka kra no bia hu na popo. What did they mention? And aside that, he is currently serving as the regional secretary.
Yeah.
Because the MPP in Ashanti region don't have office. One no office for the communication directorate in Ashanti region. And all letters a free constituency, a free himba, who free regional secretary, lawyer Adoma Piakurana, Obeka Chro say, Frepo nefa komapo. Frepo nefa komapo. What did they mention? He is running the party office and net a year Millennium Plaza on. And Paul being the secretary, ebeboa the party machinery. These are my takes. Okay. They are Canadian. First vice, I want Mufejan to win.
Okay.
Na obeboa chama or den ho kwakwa. In opposition, unu obi a na sebi resource kakra won ho a. Ono so beboa chama or den ho kwakwa pia. Ebeboa. That notwithstand and no nkyere say wo mo no mo pre ni nyina entimi enye adwuma no. But maybe these are my takes or my interest in the elections. Ye nyame ya adoma Saturday no.
Okay.
Bibia nkwa awie no. Na ma hu se wo ma wen na me so mani ayede agi nemo mesre MPP ni bia ye ka the last days are dangerous, especially with the supporters of Chama or the no kwakwapia. The first say camp bi nim de oka na eye nsema ye tu agu enframam se de be nipa ne be look evil no sebi we de Chama or the no kwakwapia be win we should continue to propagate the good works of Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah. Said the American, he's the only party man in Chemu 3 months I won't share media men. He's the only party man in Chemu 3 months I won't share identifiable groups. Only the only party man in Chemu 1 year one constituency executives any nkita. And so Kenya na adwuma no no. Ba party no ho do. Me patcho so ate party no ho do. And now me no ka say enye me nwanwa say officer yesi na fida kwa breaks out. It may be named after Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah. Enye me nwanwa. Because ni MP ni MP that matter. I dedicating who dinachi across all the 47 constituencies. Now we did this wanye bi papa ama MP na. Nkobedi na chi across the 47 constituencies. Me patch also ati. Eti Ashanti MPP we have come live. Na nsoma apie no Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah. Na wo de o wa hase to aba ni bia. Na Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah be chairman. I am not saying say the media space is going to be biased, but how the media would jubilate. Now going forward in this no, said the conversation within the media no, because onu matna ye. Enti se wa chairman no ope bibia. It will only be reasonable say the media space no ebe appreciated the oye de ma wo when I know nya me chairman. Me patch also at. And this is the kind of person that we want to lead the party in Ashanti region. Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah, yeah. The man be chairman, and yes, a constituency chairman. He has been the 3-term chairman of chairman. All the Ashanti regional constituency chairman, that 47 chairman. Onunkwani nipa will lead you for 3 consecutive terms. Actually, say BB a day. Ewoni. Obi abade ne ofri we do obedi ye. Nanse aye to abai. Omukoshi aye omasasisan. Onunkwani the only constituency chairman. O leading the chairman of chairman 3 consecutive times. Na se bibi ni nimu a ujiri se nkebede. Etime de ochina Saturday abatu no. Afai se eye peaceful across the country. Na de bia mamu no. Enko ye showdown na obi ko stage bibi. Am obi di ababa be ye you know. Very peaceful. Na 275 constituencies in Kra. Ya to ama aba I think for now about 15 constituencies across the country. Yentimin to ya to ama na peaceful. Na 16 regions. And eba be did. Ye kan so na me board Justin Frimpong Kodia. And Dr. Williams Yamwa. I want to hear the secretary to the election committee. And a former Bekwai MP, Joseph Osei your wife. I also a chairman of the reorganization. A tracer from the presidential practice. Edibesi na me no kase. Saturday because so am national October no. The MPP have learned a lot from our previous elections. Ultimately say peaceful. They need the oil they are baby bakumi no be the ebeba. But it has been peaceful. Air course be peaceful. You were talking about the momentum. Momentum now, the last election was from Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah. Because last election, apart from the chairmanship position, no be an By the momentum has shifted from the chairmanship position. Acquired him the DNA Chatu ye Chatu Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah. So meaning say when he was contesting the sitting chairman then, nani mo duntino, ema any ba chairmanship position. By nana the incumbency any hono. Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah the one ne kono ni mo ha. Enti obia ni nyade any ho. Me patcho so atiase. Eno na ama na the momentum no, yes the opam mre ya. Wo bre kura wu eno age wa home. Last 4 years in the Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah ja no ode ba no. Na no ode. Eti no obi hwan na unity a hwan na anyway pray but this time round no enipa dodo na hu ni say a foregone conclusion. But just that formality no also a campaign we dey need ma the delegates eba beto aba now can won some kire o so that they will have something to judge your works or to measure your works. Ye nkoka obi hu asembone na akwa Saturday imu nyina munya rehemu ani ufufuo ntem na udi ufufuo ntem abedi no kwa Chairman Odene Kwaku Appiah victory ne ba na wa pe bia ye dunu e de aka fufuo no na wadi no ye na e de ani gisem about the new patriotic party amanu.
All right. Let me hope in say the SAT said say we are saying now we cannot all do the same thing at best.
Sure.
Obi be adjacent will be at some point. City hey. So man microphone or bit man kasa 3 hours non-stop.
The whole day
On-
answer 3 hours.
You see? Obi had an idea. And then especially a regional who rename this region now rename it well. You can lose about 8 regions, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
still become a president. If say to about her, I was say yes, she said no more ye, name kwaye me wa name boom dear made the best person win. They will bet my year, Jumana, be my party no grassroots nene a friend say party faithfuls no a Kenya our
Sure.
region. No. They be last time we catch will be say region way na kasa organization e wo form.
That's it.
Where demonstration ekwe unsen kra de course no. Asa na Kumasi de ye hu date de papa o.
Yeah.
Esen kiama specific data.
Sabre nyina
Yeah, you see. But the party is not from money. I had a party in 75 8. They are on their way to win power.
Yeah.
They can lose about 8 or so regions. You can win.
You can still win.
So that's it. I will say mommy enjoy 19 Chicha party in this region, and then they feel say why you man send you say which my win and let's throw our waste behind the person. Now who say fear delegate, you know. This time round, you know. Mama and see for. I'm somebody right now I cannot choose between Kokofu and then Coka because I haven't really met both of them. And I say, a friend saying kakran na we from. I like Kokofu for his communication, but I'm saying, you know, communication is not the same as organizing. You understand that? And then when you listen to a lot of people about Chama Coka as well, he's fantastic at best for organizing.
And managing
These are people like we are. We would need both of them to come together and carry the party on.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think that they are mature people, and then you need a teacher for who's a party new opposition. And at this point, it matters most to the end game, which is to win